Hey everybody, Glecko here, back with another video. Grandpa's gone off to work, so I can be as loud as I want. I don't gotta keep my voice down. So in this video, I wanted to do what if the Wizard Kings, the four Wizard Kings who were the three who were brought back to life by Conrad, and Conrad who broke free from his time prison. What if they invaded the Spade Kingdom, right? So they're invading the Spade where the Dark Triad is in power. Can they do it? All right. Let's set some ground rules firstly. Hold on, excuse me, I got a cough. My throat dry. Yeah, sorry, guys. But yeah, let's set some ground rules. We don't know how many soldiers the Spade Kingdom has, so we'll just say we're gonna say there is that we know they have an army, but the army is already defeated. Okay, just because we physically don't know how many soldiers they have, so we can't really say anything about that, right? No, we'll put down about 100 soldiers. I say 100 is a decent amount. We know they have a good amount of dark disciples, but we don't know exactly how many. So for the dark disciples, I'm just gonna put the ones who we have seen in the story. So there's the 5 who went with Vonica, the 2 who went with Xenon. Then there is the 2 who found Noct in Dante's personal quarters, but Noct easily defeated them. Oh, and that goes to show how powerful Noct is. Dude, real life took down 2 dark disciples, like people who have power on par with Magic Knight captains. So he's 2 magic. I just thought about that as I was thinking about this. I'm glad I remember that. All right. So, and to be fair, because they're going to be outnumbered technically, we're going to give the Dark Triad, let them have 100% of their power. Okay? But Xenon will not have the Devil Heart, no. All right. Now, the enemy team, or the Wizard Kings, are, well, just that. The 4 Wizard Kings from the Sword of the Wizard King movie. But they will have the Imperial Sword. All right. So, Edward, Princia, Conrad, and Jester, all in the Spade Kingdom. Do they win? Yes. Yes, they do. With Princia being the MVP, really, right? She's gonna take care of like the ground forces. I say Edward and Jester can pretty much take care of the Dark Disciples. Edward was able to take down the 3 Magic Knight captains relatively easy. He was batting away a Monozone enhanced Yami. He fought off Dorothy and Real. He fought all 3 of them at the same time. Conrad was already shown to be stronger than Julius, though he's not really in this. Edward was shown to be able to use his ice magic, even in an area where he was weakened. So being in the Spade Kingdom where it's snow and ice, that's home field advantage for him. And he was able to like absolutely freeze over whole lava landscapes. And he shot a beam of ice that it went all the way through the ground, it went across the ground and over a mountain and kept going. He's got some extreme range. He was only beaten by Noel, who ghost used his mirror eye, which is a very powerful magic item. Summoned 13 Noels, and they all use a Sea Dragon's Roar combination. Edward stopped that, by the way, and then he proceeded to. But then Noel had his own magic power turned against him. So Edward being able to stop 13 Sea Dragon Roar Noels doing a combo spell. Oh, him and Jester make short work of the him and Jester make short work of the Dark Disciples. Right. So then we get into the meat and bones of it. The Wizard Kings versus the actual Dark Triad. Well, at 100%, each Triad member is on. Well, Dante. Well, no, yeah, each Triad member is only about No, Dante and Xenon are about 6 Magic Knight captains, with with Vonica being around 5, right? She's slightly beneath them because the devil she has is weaker than theirs. So, in all, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, so they got the strength of 17 beginning of series Magic Knight captains between them. That's not enough to deal with the Wizard Kings. But remember, the Wizard Kings have the Imperial Sword. So they're going to be draining the mana of everybody from the battlefield while they actually have, while they have infinite mana and they're just popping off high level spells. I don't see them beating the Wizard Kings. Princia and her spells are going to give Vonica a run for her money. Yes, I think Mary Leona could have beaten Vonica if she fought Vonica. I think she would have won. Mary Leona, with her advanced mana zone, her new fire form, even before she had the fire form, when using mana zone when she was fighting Raya, she showed that she could use her flame magic to overcome just about any attribute. Including attributes that were stronger against her. Like she used her flame to overpower water and ice and gel and all of that. So I see absolutely no reason why she, in her purgatory or hellfire form, why she wouldn't be able to overcome the curse warding magic, or at least evade it. Okay, so Mary Leona defeats Vonica. Now, Xenon's spatial domination is actually going to be encountered. Is actually going to be countered by the Imperial Sword. So that's going to weaken its effectiveness. I do think Jester is the weakest link of the team here. Jester is the one who, he ain't really, I got him at about. From what we saw, he's about 6 Magic Knight captains, honestly. So he's right around the level of 100% Dark Triad. I got Edward I got Edward at 8 Magic Knight cap. Well, no, sorry, 9. And I got what's her name? And Princia, I'll give her say Persephone. So Princia was confirmed to have the battle power of 1,000 soldiers, and I'm assuming this is like mages because magic's everything in Black Clover. Well, in the beginning of the series, it is stated that each Magic Knight captain was stronger than 100 mages. So if Princia has the power of 1,000, she's definitely above the 9 Magic Knight captains. That alone is going to give her that alone is why I'm pretty sure Princia defeats. I think Princia defeats Vonica, and I just realized that as I was talking about Mary Leona beating Vonica. Mary Leona in her Hellfire form was needed to beat Princia, and I believe her Hellfire form would have beaten Vonica as well. So that's what I was trying to say. I know I was starting to ramble. I've been up all night. Princia, I definitely believe because Hellfire form was needed to beat Princia, and Princia actually survived in Hellfire form for a good little minute, longer than I think Vonica would. But back to Princia. Princia has the strength of 1,000 soldiers. Hold on. Okay. No, we'll put Princia at 9 Magic Knight level, 9 Magic Knight captains, because it's just saying that each Magic Knight captain is stronger than 1,000 soldiers. However, it's not really stated by how much, and it can't be that much further. So at about 9 Magic Knight captains, you got Princia, right? Then you have Conrad, who was stronger than Julius, and Julius was stronger than all 9 of the Magic Knight captains. And in the movie, we saw that it looked like Julius had to, tap into Astaroth to use powers to seal away Conrad. So Conrad and Princia are the 2 biggest factors here. Conrad, with his sheer versatility, I see Conrad fighting Dante because they're the leaders. I see that Conrad's sheer versatility just overwhelming Dante. Now, I do not think Conrad is going to be taking Dante's magic. Absolutely not. But with his sheer versatility, Conrad, Conrad, he beats Dante, especially considering the fact that Dante doesn't like his body magic. And I think that, like, ultimately, this fight here is going to turn into a fight of attrition. And no, Dante won't have the healing upgrade that Morris gave him. It's just he was just giving him 100% triad power, or devil power. This would be turned into a massive battle of attrition, but it's a battle of attrition that the Wizard Kings are actually going to win, thanks to the Imperial Sword. Let's remember that when all the Magic Knight captains was there, every Magic Knight captain with the exception of Dorothy and of Charlotte, Jack, and William, Conrad took them all out, because when we saw in the flashback, it showed it showed them getting taken out by fire magic. The only one who had fire magic was Conrad. So Conrad being able to off the captains at that time, as they were, because each captain was, by this point going into Spade, was about a couple of times stronger than the they were like at least 2 times stronger than they were at the beginning of the series. So, I mean, that's Conrad's packing some serious power. He easily takes down Dante. Jester, who takes Xenon? I think Edward and Jester team up on Xenon, to be brutally honest with you, just because they'll see the trouble in his spatial magic, or Princia. The Dark Triad kind of don't really care about one another. I see them like splitting up to go fight Princia and Vonica. But who knows? Maybe Dante and Xenon, are standing together, and they're battling Jester, Conrad, and Edward. In which case they lose massively. But however the fights go down, because I know for a fact Princia and Vonica are fighting. Conrad and Dante are fighting. Conrad, both of them win that. So I guess Edward and Jester just team up on Xenon. And we know that the Wizard Kings will team up, because at the beginning of the series they teamed up to fight, and they were going to team up to fight the Clover mages who were coming to rescue Yami and them, but they got separated by spatial magic and all that. So. Yeah, the Wizard Kings just got too much. The Imperial Sword with their infinite mana. This is a battle of attrition, and it's a battle that the Wizard Kings will win. That alone, this would be a even close fight, even if they didn't have the Imperial Sword, with the Dark Triad being at 100%. But if they were at 80%, our Wizard Kings would, they take this. But yeah, this is Glecko. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.